Hi there, I'm Ed Phillips.
And I'm Livinia Nixon.
The buzzer is back. Welcome to Temptation. Hi everybody. Wow. Hello there everyone. Welcome to Temptation, the new sale of the century. Your favourite quiz show returns, which should be fairly familiar to you, along with a couple of new surprises and a few temptation twists thrown in as well.
Exactly, and you remember how good the prizes were? Well, we've actually added more to the prize list. So if our champs are on the ball, they could walk away with over $1.2 million in cash and prizes.
Life-changing stuff, isn't it?
You would never have to work again. I think that we are actually on the wrong side of the desk.
You might be right there. We have 3 new contestants raring to go to be our first night champion. They're on their way out. Lavinia, let's meet them.
Our first contestant is a business analyst whose ambition is to one day open a bar. A keen baseballer who's hoping to hit a home run tonight. From Dingley Village in Victoria, please welcome Ian Chick.
G'day, Ian. How are you?
Our second contestant is a primary school teacher who enjoys Pilates and dressing up like Elmo. A seasoned traveller from Templestowe in Victoria, please welcome Edwina Bater.
G'day, Edwina.
Our third contestant is about to become a grandfather. He's a cricket fan who also loves to play correspondence chess. From Ambervale, New South Wales, it's Phil Cruz.
Welcome to you, Phil. Well, there's our 3 new contestants. Ian, I notice you've got a big interest in skydiving. You want to get a licence to do it as well?
No, yes, I've done one tandem skydive before and it was amazing, so I'd really like to get into it and get the full licence.
We love an adrenaline junkie on the show. Welcome.
You may get a similar feeling tonight, so good luck on this show.
Thank you.
And Edwina, I've said that you like dressing up like Elmo. We possibly should explain. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, well, we tend to dress up a lot at school. I'm a teacher and I dressed up as Elmo one day and the kids enjoyed it and the teachers all dressed up and we had lots of fun.
Glad we got that cleared up.
We won't be doing any tickling just yet, but good luck on the show.
Thank you.
And Phil, welcome to you. An imminent grandfather. How far away is the big arrival?
A few months yet, Ed. Not till mid-October.
Okay, you're obviously very patient because you play correspondent chess.
I play correspondence chess, yes, I do.
All right. Is that via email or snail mail?
No, that's just snail mail, and yeah, it takes a while, but the results are worthwhile.
All right. There should be a little more fast-paced tonight, so good luck on the show as well.
Let's give everybody $20 to kickstart the game, and I wish you all the best of luck.
See you a bit later in the show. Let's jump into it. There's been a few changes to Temptation, but the rules remain the same. $5 for every correct answer you give me, and we'll deduct $5 for an incorrect response. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Round 1 of Temptation. Which 6-time winner will retire after this year's, Ian?
Lance Armstrong.
Of the Tour de France, Lance Armstrong gets you away to an early lead. What colour smoke from the Vatican chimney, Ian?
Black.
Indicates that a conclave of cardinals has elected a new pope? White was the answer. After back to 20. In 2003, which American published his 4th novel, The Da Vinci Code? Edwina.
Dan Brown.
Is right. First of our sprint rounds now. 20 seconds up on the clock. Chance to blow out some cobwebs, everybody, and ease the nerves. Here we go. Your time starts now. In which country was the champion racehorse Phar Lap born? Phil.
New Zealand.
Yes. The TV sitcom Happy Days was set in which decade? Ian.
60s.
50s. Who was most famously assassinated on the Ides of March? Phil.
Julius Caesar.
Yes. Which marsupial includes the kinds grey, red and blue? Phil.
Kangaroo.
Yes. What is the molecular formula for water? Phil.
H2O.
Yes, on the hooter. Good early sprint round for you. Gets you into the lead on $40, Ian 15, Edwina 25. Time for something new on the show. It's the Temptation Vault, and Phil with you in the lead. It'll cost you $10 to play the Temptation Vault, where inside we have somewhere between $1 and $5,000 in cash. Can we tempt you to play this evening?
I'm so going to regret this, but I'll say yes.
Good for you. $10 off your score. The Temptation Vault is now open and ready to go. Just hit your buzzer when you want the numbers to stop. That amount of money will be yours to pocket. $2,334. Not bad for $10. Good work. Still into the lead. $30 for you. Back into the round. Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams. Ian.
Destiny's Child.
Is right. The lesser-known members of which hugely successful American pop trio, which includes Beyonce Knowles. In office for 19 years from 1968, who's been Queensland's longest-serving Phil?
Sir Joe Bjelke-Petersen.
Sir Joe Bjelke-Petersen extends your lead. Fame Game time. Fame Game is back with $10 lying behind one of our famous faces. So, for first pick of the board, who am I? Born in Pukerua Bay, North Island, New Zealand in 1961, I was 8 years old when my parents bought me an 8mm movie camera and I began making film.
Jackson, Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson is a very early and correct answer, Skipper Director. Well, there you go. Good early answer, and that gets you a shot at our Fame game board. Of course, some terrific prizes, a couple of temptation twists, and some money, $10 behind one of our famous faces who tonight, Livinia, are...
Mr. Fix-It, Jamie Jury from Backyard Blitz, the acceptable super nanny, Joe Frost, a bewitching Nicole Kidman, giving us a laugh on a Saturday night, Tony Perrin, another Ed with the big bucks, Eddie Maguire, solving the cold cases, Catherine Morris, globe-trotting Ben Dark from Getaway, and keeping it fresh, Jeff Jazz, firing people on The Apprentice, it's Donald Trump.
Well, Phil, there's a lot of smiles there for you. Who do you like the look of?
I think the acceptable Joe Frost, thanks. Super nanny.
The super nanny, good luck.
It's professional skincare, Phil. Start taking care of the skin you're in with this anti-aging skincare. Don't take it the wrong way. Priced at $770 from Gatineau.
Nice prize first up for you, Phil. You're going to look terrific. Enjoy that. That wraps up round one. Phil with the early lead on $35, Edwina 25, Ian 20. We're done. We've completed the first round. We can all take a bit of a breather. We're back with all the excitement of round two on Temptation, the new sale of the century, right after this. Back to our first night of Temptation, the new sale of the century. Phil out to an early lead on $35. Just 3 questions in it, though, as we jump into round two. Pittsburgh is home to the museum, Phil.
Of natural history.
Very early. Dedicated to which pop artist who died in 1987? Andy Warhol, we needed there. Back to 30. Based on nitroglycerin, but less dangerous to handle, is which explosive invented, Phil?
TNT.
No, invented by Alfred Nobel. Dynamite, we needed. Back to 25 and a share of the lead with Edwina. Long at the back and short on the top and sides is which hairstyle named after Edwina?
Mullet.
Named after a fish, the mullet. New leader for you. Good time to jump into the lead on $30. It's gift shop time. Gives you a chance to spend your $30 with Livinia.
What a way to start things off in the gift shop. Recognised the world over as a brand renowned for quality and status, a Louis Vuitton handbag is a luxury few can indulge in. Jessica Simpson has one, Posh Spice, and now you can too, Edwina. Priced at $2,580. How can you not be tempted tonight for $10 from Louis Vuitton?
Livinia? Edwina.
I can see you carrying this to school.
This is
it'd be
our first
lovely.
night. This is our first gift shop. It's a handbag. This is made for you. We'll go as low as $9, and I reckon you're going to buy it.
I think you're right.
Good to Phil or Ian.
First sale. That's great. Quick score check sees Phil sold, leader now on 25, Edwina back to 21, Ian on 20. Well bought, though. The must-have
Thank
Louis
you.
Vuitton.
Fantastic.
And the round continues. Reputed to be the richest man in the world at the time of his death in 1976 was which American oil billionaire? Phil.
John Paul Getty.
JP Getty is right. Originating in ancient Egypt was which dog that today competes in track racing? Ian.
Greyhound.
The dish licker, the Greyhound, yes, for $25. Fame game time. We've also added $15 behind one of our famous faces now. So for a pick of the board, who am I? I was born in 1937 in New York City, the son of Jamaican immigrants, and while attending City College, I joined the Reserve Officers Training Corps program, rising to become, Phil.
Colin Powell.
You're very good on these. Colin Luther Powell, the US sex state, and that gets you a look at our famous faces with the chance to pick up some cash here. Who do you like?
Eddie Maguire, thanks, Ed.
The other Eddie. Good luck.
It's the burglar, Ed.
Ooh, the money-grabbing burglar is here, and he wants to grab $5 off one of your opponents. So, Phil, it's your choice. Will it be Ian or the other Eddie, Edwina?
I'm really sorry, Ian.
It's a cruel game. $5 off your score, Ian. You drop back to 20. Edwina 21. Phil still with the lead on 30, and the round continues. Most of which reptiles died out by the end of the Cretaceous? Ian?
Dinosaurs.
Is right. Gets you back to 25. Winning 4 straight Premier Class motorcycle world titles is Italian Phil.
Sorry.
Yeah, we need a superstar. Valentino who? Valentino Rossi. What term describes the condition of the atmosphere with regard to its water vapour content? Phil.
Humidity.
Humidity is right. Sending your lead up to 30. It's our second of our sprint rounds, another 20 seconds up on the clock. So players, your time starts now. Ruling which European principality was the late Rainier III? Phil?
Monaco.
Yes. Britain's Douglas Adams wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide to Ian.
The Galaxy.
Yes. Which Irish politician is the leader of Sinn Féin? Edwina. Jerry Adams, also starting with P is which other term for plural marriage? Phil.
Polygamy.
Yes, in musical notation, how many horizontal lines make up a staff? We needed 5 there on the buzzer. So a pretty good looking sprint round if you're in Phil's shoes, up to $40. Edwina 16, Ian on 30. And that wraps up a fairly frenetic and exciting round 2. Plenty more to come when round 3 returns on Temptation, the new sale of the century. Hope you're enjoying it. Temptation, the new sale of the century. We're into round 3. Good game on our hands too. Just a couple of questions in it between Ian and Phil. Edwina on 16. And we dive into round 3. Players, here we go. For many years, headquartered in Seattle, which major American... Phil.
Boeing.
Is right. Which major American aerospace company? Which football team won this season's English Premier League? Ian.
Chelsea.
Is right. You're good on your sport. Arsenal took out the FA Cup against Man U. Which 2004 movie was distinctive for being filmed in Latin, Aramaic and Phil?
The Passions of the Christ.
Well, we're going to buzz you out there. Because it's a movie title, we need that to be exact. It's Passion of the Christ. However, a little bad news there can be countered by some good news. It's gift shop time. You're still in the lead. You are ahead of Ian by 5. $40 to spend as we head over to Livinia.
This exclusive NEC Versa is the fastest notebook computer in the world. Blink and you might miss it. It has the most RAM, the biggest hard drive and a wireless 2 GHz processor, normally valued at $3,295. This Temptation is only $15 from Notebooks R Us.
Nice looking laptop there, Phil.
You could play chess on the internet on this, Phil.
That would speed it up by weeks, Phil. Now, you said you were going to regret the last time you buzzed in and you walked away with thousands of dollars, so let's make it $14. Keep the game close.
I have too much respect for the two on my left, so I think I'll say no.
Do you respect them enough? What if we give them $200 and see how respectful you are then?
Still too much respect.
$13, $500.
Afraid not, Ed.
It's
Going
the
once.
fastest in the world.
Going twice.
I believe it.
Going 3 times, we got no sale there.
All
Never
right.
mind, we tried. Still hold the lead, $40. Phil, you're ahead of Ian by 35, Edwina 16. And more questions for you to wrap up round 3. Which imperial dynasty ruled Russia from 16... Phil?
Romanov.
Romanov is right. Could have had that computer, but we've moved on from that. The Burghers of Calais is a famous work by which French sculptor? Auguste Rodin we needed. Lying on the Hudson River, the city of Albany is the capital of which American state? Ian?
New Jersey.
No, New York we needed there. Drops you back to 30. Fame game time though, all the money is up for grabs. We have the 10, the 15, the $25, plus the wild card also added for round 3. So, for a very important pick here, who am I? Born with the given names Thomas Lanier in 1911 in Columbus, Mississippi, and dying in New York City in 1983. I was brought up by an overprotective puritanical mother. Phil?
Richard Nixon.
Is not Richard Nixon. While my father, a shoe salesman, was cold and distant. While attending university, I began writing plays, but the depression forced me to leave school and work in a shoe factory, a stint that ended in a nervous breakdown. A year after graduating from Iowa University, I left home at 28 and adopted my new first name. In 1939, my career as a playwright was launched when I won an award for American Blues. But it wasn't until 1944 that my reputation was established with the autobiographical The Glass Menagerie. My best-known play is A Streetcar Named Desire. Edwina.
Tennessee Williams.
Is Tennessee Williams. Is a very good time to jump in and have a crack at all the cash. Now we've got a couple of squares taken. We have all the money and the wild card up for grabs. Choose wisely and you are back in the game in a big way. Who would you like?
I have to choose Jamie Jury.
Go for Jamie Jury from the Backyard Blitz.
It's $10,
$10?
Edwina.
That's good. That's very timely. So that sees Phil in the lead on 45, Ian 30, Edwina 26. We need to see where the rest of the money was too on our Fame Game board, Livinia.
The wild card was with Tony Perrin. Nicole Kidman had the $15, and as you would expect, the big money was behind Donald Trump.
So the stage is set for a very exciting final round. We're back with the Mad Minute. The fast money returns on Temptation, the new sale of the century, right after this. Good luck for a big finish into our first episode of Temptation, the new sale of the century. Phil leads on 45, Ian 30, Edwina 26. 60 seconds up on the clock. Good luck, everyone. Cool heads, hot hands. Your time starts Now, HDTV stands for what television? Ian?
High definition.
Yes. Tennis champ Leighton Hewitt is engaged to which? Ian?
Bet Cartwright.
Yes. Set in Japan is the Arthur Golden novel Memoirs of a what? Edwina?
Geisha.
Yes. A species of which big cat is the Bengal? Phil?
Tiger.
Yes. Which alcoholic drink is commonly called a G&T? Ian?
Gin and tonic.
Yes. In 1979, Vietnamese troops drove which communist despot from power? Edwina?
Pol Pot.
Yes. Which movie character famously declared greed is good? Ian?
Gordon Gecko.
Yes. Who is Australia's federal treasurer? Phil?
Peter Costello.
Yes. Coming into service in 1962 was the Australian train the Southern what? Ian?
Cross.
Aurora. Which volcano erupted with catastrophic force in August 1883? Ian?
Pompeii.
Krakatoa. The female eunuch was written by which Australian? Phil?
Jermaine Greer.
Yes. Carried by Africa's tsetse flies. What sickness? Phil?
Malaria.
Sleeping sickness. Which letter of the Greek alphabet also means a tiny amount? Ian?
Pass.
Iota. What was the first name of the American World War II General Patton? I'm the siren Renita George, and taking out our first ever temptation. Phil has done it on 55.
Well done, Phil.
Whoa.
Managed to keep the other two at bay. Good work.
Very exciting stuff. What a great game. You will be forever our trivia question. Who is our first winner on the show? So congratulations. Well, that wraps up our first episode. Got some great prizes for our others who bought along the way.
Absolutely. Edwina, you've got that beautiful Louis Vuitton bag worth nearly $3,000. And Ian, no prizes tonight, but thank you for being one of our first contestants on Temptation.
And thank you both for being great competitors on our first show. We've also got these terrific consolation prizes with Livinia.
Thanks, Ed. Tonight, Edwina and Ian will each receive a beautifully presented 2005 commemorative proof sovereign with reference book to remember their time at Temptation. This limited edition is from the Perth Mint.
And Phil, let me be the first to congratulate you, our first champ on Temptation.
Amazing.
The hard stuff's done.
Yes.
Now, our expectant grandfather-to-be, we get to do the good stuff. Ready to go shopping?
Absolutely.
Well, let's go, my friend. Come this way and take a look at all the fantastic prizes we have assembled. Holidays to Hawaii, beautiful lounge suites, and as we take a look at some of the fantastic luggage here, this is also from Louis Vuitton. Lovely. So, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Our first night champion. Yep. Keep this winning streak going. We also have a stunning, racy S40 Volvo up for grabs.
Okay.
And for our grand champion, 7 nights winning, keep that streak going. A life-changing $500,000 in gold bullion awaits you. Now, that's a little way down the track. First night, to the victor the spoils. This is all yours.
Since 1896, this legendary Parisian luggage has been recognised as the ultimate symbol of luxury. These 6 pieces are perfect for the contemporary traveller and are very tempting at $10,730 from the one and only Louis Vuitton.
Have a look at this lovely luggage, Livinia.
Phil, if you turn up to the airport with this luggage, you are guaranteed to get an upgrade. So it's really the prize that keeps on giving.
Now, Phil, your 3 boys, Neil, Adrian and David, I can hear them at home tonight saying, come on, Dad, take the handbags.
Yes.
Once in a lifetime opportunity to own these, or here's your first temptation. You can play on tomorrow, win the night, and trade up to this.
This beautiful leather lounge will be a showpiece in your home for many years to come. The Manhattan 3-piece suite boasts a timeless design with quality to match. Made from the finest hand-rubbed French leather, this elegant temptation is valued at $16,000 from Chesterfield Gallery. A win on the 3rd night, and it's the $20,296 trip to Hawaii. Night 4, and it's the $30,495 Bang & Olufsen Home Theatre. And for 5 nights' work, the amazing Volvo. The 6-speed manual S40 T5 loves to perform. Technical innovation and a youthful European design deliver a sports sedan that's built for life on the move. Road-hugging suspension and safety features are matched with a high-performance 2.5-litre 162-kilowatt turbo engine. Featuring a leather interior with free-floating centre console and equipped with a sports pack, it's valued at $71,244 plus on-road costs. Volvo for life.
Well, Phil, your family is about to go even further with the arrival of the first grandkids.
Yes, that's right.
Might need a new motor car. That's down the track a couple of nights.
Right.
Come back and win for 7 nights in a row. All the prizes will be yours, and the pièce de résistance, a massive $500,000 worth of gold bullion. Let's take a closer look.
This is it, the ultimate temptation. $500,000 worth of solid gold bullion.
Oh, wow. Never seen so much gold, Phil. In this instance, all that glitters is gold.
Indeed.
And it comes down to decision time. You've had a great first night.
Yep.
Now here's your choice. You can take away that $10,000 plus worth of Louis Vuitton luggage, or can we tempt you to stay on, play tomorrow night, and go on to a possible $1.2 million in cash and prizes. Here's 10 seconds thinking time. You were good tonight, champ. Will we see you tomorrow night?
I'll come back, thanks, Ed.
Good to know. Excellent. All right. Well, Phil, that leaves us with one final test remaining, and in fact, it's new to temptation. You passed on the luggage, so that means you're playing on now for the furniture tomorrow night, as well as any money you win now by playing what we call 10 in a row. And here's how it works. You'll have 60 seconds to correctly answer as many questions in a row as you can. Now, for each correct answer you give me, you'll increase the amount of cash in your cash account. If you answer 10 in a row, that amount will reach $100,000. Now, an incorrect answer will send you all the way back to zero, and a pass is also considered incorrect here. There's 3 seconds to answer each of my questions, and we also have 5 different sets of questions to choose from, so pick one between 1 and 5.
Number 3.
Number 3 right in the middle. Let me dial it up here now on the laptop. Set number 3, here they come. Let's build you a nice, big, healthy cash account, and your time starts now. Born in 1942 was the US fashion designer Calvin who?
Klein.
Yes. The wildebeest is native to which continent?
Africa.
Yes. What 6-letter French word denotes the face of a building?
Facade.
Yes. Who plays the title role in the movie Rain Man?
Dustin Hoffman.
Yes. Who's the federal leader of Australia's National Party?
John Anderson.
Yes. On which sea does Lebanon have its coast?
Mediterranean.
Yes. The baht is the basic currency unit of which Asian country?
Thailand.
Yes. India gained independence in which decade of last century?
1940s.
Yes. Part of which bodily organ is the hypothalamus?
Brain.
Yes. What South American city is also the phonetic code word for L?
Lima.
Yes. $100,000 cash. Phil, that's amazing.
Incredible.
That's how you play 10 in a row, $100,000 cash. Tomorrow, you're also playing for the furniture worth $16,000. That money will be yours if you win tomorrow night. You can cash that $100,000 in. Well, that sets the stage for a very exciting second night, doesn't it,
That is
Livinia?
a fantastic nest egg for
Thanks
your
very much.
unborn grandchild.
Oh.
Very exciting.
Yes, I am very excited. I can't believe it's happened. I'm sure my son will claim that money for the grandchild.
I've got dibs on the money already.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great night tomorrow night. Congratulations,
Thank you
you're our
very much.
first night champion. We'll see you on deck for Tuesday.
Thanks very much.
That's it. The buzzer has sounded. We are out of time.
We'll see you same time tomorrow night, and we'll tempt you again.
Good night.
Now.
Well, tonight our special guest Michael Bublé has something to tempt you.
Thanks, Livinia. Hi, everybody at Temptation. This is Michael Bublé, and I have the great honor of touring Australia this year. Actually, I'm coming in September. And